Hi folks, I am Pete, founder and chief nosh of Great American Nosh, where we live by the mantra, eat, drink, and savor. And this is part of our wine programming. We opine on the wine, and as you saw, we have a new entry into the Boisset collection that I wanted to try. I love Malbec. I actually love Argentinian Malbec. It's very full body, but very low acidity. It's kind of jammy sometimes and fruity, but actually it's a very good wine. It holds its own against steak and heavy meats and smoked meats and barbecue meats, all kinds of meats. Anyway, this is a brand new entry I wanted to try, like I said, and it is called Terroir d'Altitude from Fortant. I believe the Scully family is the family behind the wine. They've been around since the 20s. This is a 2018 Malbec. Now, a lot of you who are viewers of this program are learning about wine. Some may or not, some may be a little bit more experts than others, but we learn about wine, and we are learning every time we try. Madeline from Wine Folly says, we learn by drinking, which is true. Practice makes perfect. I always say the good way to approach wine. Now, again, if you're about guzzling wine and doing shots and stuff like that, it's probably not the program for you. Or you can get cheaper wine and just guzzle like water. These wines are all about sipping and savoring and kind of getting a fuller appreciation of what goes into the wine. So as part of that process, whatever I do is I look, you smell, and you feel with your mouth, and it goes down your throat. That's kind of what we talk about when we try to appreciate wine. Now with this wine, it's hard to tell from this color, but it is more of a purple. I like the purple. Not like grape juice, right? Hey. All right, let's have some fun with this. All right, so you swirl. The reason why you swirl is you want to open this wine up. Now remember, it's been in this bottle. This is a 2018, so it's 2021, 3 years ago. Has been in the bottle for a long time. Definitely needs to breathe. When you oxidize it, it releases all those flavors and aromas. So let's take a whiff. I'm gonna take 2 short whiffs with your nose, just to get your nose kind of warmed up. And then you're gonna do a long sniff. Top of the rim, bottom of the rim. It's kind of warm. I feel like I smell like alcohol here. Oh, it's sort of like a bramble fruit, like a kind of a crusty old raspberry, like a stewed raspberry. Raspberry's kind of overripe maybe, or cooked on gravel. A little rock. Do I have any earth in here? Interesting. Now, French Malbec's gonna be a lot different than Argentinian Malbec. If you watch any of my Wine and 3 programs from the past, we did do a show on the Uco Valley, which is a little bit of a different valley, different approach of Malbec. They've tried to take a more of a Rhone style or a French style Malbec. So this might be going back into that world where it's a little bit drier, a lot less sweet, a lot less fruit up front. That's more of a, it's definitely, I think it's more getting to more like a black currant, black cherry. It's not sweet anymore. I think the raspberries moved away. Yeah, definitely so. Get a little raisin on there too. We smell anything else? And folks, what am I referring to here? This is what they call a wine folly. I love wine folly, by the way. Again, free advertising. I use this as a guide because sometimes I can't describe exactly what I'm smelling and whiffing and stuff like that. And whenever I'm describing things, I always focus on the fruit, like fruit first, earth smells, and then any other spice, and then flower. And so this helps me obviously as a guidepost, but potting soil, big time, like that fresh, as soon as you open the bag, that's potting soil. Okay, I smell it. All right, enough jabbering, flapping my gums here, okay? All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna swirl around my mouth. swallow and then breathe through my nose. It is going to add so much more to your tasting experience than you really know. Here, let's try it. Very tannic. A lot of tannin in the middle. Kind of long finish. Definitely not a Malbec I was expecting. Now I expected a little bit drier Malbec. This has got a lot of tannin to it. Now let's take more of a full sip. Oh my goodness. If you like Argentinian Malbec, I don't think you're gonna like this.
That's a bold statement.
Malbec. Not much fruit at all. It is kind of mouth-filling. The tannins really come through. I think this definitely needs a age for a little bit. What do you think? Very dry. If you like Rhone style, Provençal, South of France style type wine with that dry minerality from the tannins, this is your wine. This is your wine. If you want kind of that jammy, fruity, very low acidity. There's no acidity here actually. I'm not getting much. It's all tannins. I would say stick with the Argentinian Malbec. This is definitely not for you. And if you don't know already, after I've been repeating myself 500 times, I am a Boisset collection brand ambassador. So with that, I have a little bit of more knowledge about these wines, but also I do want to let you know that if you are a member of the Wine Society, which is the wine club for Boisset, this bottle, instead of being 24, is about 19. So again, very good value. I think you'll love it if you love that French style of Malbec, French style Rhone, all those dry minerality type approaches versus kind of that jammy, more fruit-forward wine that you might like. Again, you can get this through our website. Make sure you look in our description below. I hope you've enjoyed my I actually have an Opine on this. Oh, maybe I have Opine. I think I have Opine on this. I like the dry Malbec style. It's nice to get off the other Argentinian Malbec style from now and then. It's good to take a break, give your palate a break, and try something different. Because then obviously you're going to pick up different things you're just not used to, because you've been drinking the same wine for weeks and weeks. Oh yeah. Anyway, so we've Opine on the wine. I hope you've enjoyed this programming. Drink, savor.